Welcome, gathered friends, and thank you for joining us once again as we light the lantern and begin another adventure. Tonight, we will be playing Appetites, our Monster Hearts 2 game. My name is Archangelic, or Mal. My pronouns are she, her, and tonight I will be your Monster of Ceremonies, or MC. So let's go ahead and introduce our players.
And I believe that is me first. Hi, my name is Chantel. My pronouns are they, them. I will be playing Echo Leigh, the succubus, and this is a fan skin for Monster Hearts 2 designed by CM Rubsisat.
All right, fantastic. Hello, everyone. I am Elle. I use they, them pronouns, and today I will be playing Sybil Lark, the witch, who also uses they, them pronouns. They're here to be the most multifaceted, weird little piss wizard you've ever seen.
You're muted.
Oh, Ian.
Hi everybody, I'm muted. My name is Ian. Wow, it's Ian on all the internet places. I use they, them pronouns. I will be playing Ronnie K, who is the ghoul, and uses he, him pronouns.
Hello everyone, I am Josephine at scarydogrfiend. I will be playing Jeong Ja Baek, who uses she, ze pronouns. And I forget what else to say. I'll pass it on.
Hey friends, I am Siliqui or Jaden. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me most places online as FatSapphicBro. I will be playing Luciano Machado, they, them pronouns, who is the werewolf. Welcome back to our space here at Lantern Light Adventures. This is home to all of our TTRPG and related content on Twitch. All of our games are also uploaded to our Lantern Light Adventures YouTube channel. There's a link to our link tree in the chat. You can click on that. It'll take you to all of our various social media pages so you can follow us everywhere we are. If you want to keep up to date on everything we're doing, feel free to also join our Discord, which is linked in the chat. Thanks for joining us for Appetites, our new Monster Hearts 2 actual play. We will be streaming this game most Tuesdays from 6 to 9 p.m. PST. This game deals with extremely mature themes, including but not limited to sex, sexuality, violence, gore, death, body horror, cannibalism, smoking, and drug use. It's a wild ride, and viewer discretion is advised. As for where you can find us the rest of the week, most Sundays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. PST, we stream Era of the Dragons, our D&D 5e actual play set in Mal's homebrew world. Most Mondays from 6 to 9 p.m. PST, we stream It Waits for No One, a modern fantasy tale. This is our Montacook Games Cypher System actual play. We built the world collaboratively using, I'm sorry, did you say street magic? The world building session is available as a Patreon exclusive and can be unlocked at any paid tier, and our paid tiers start at $1, so check that out if you're interested. We also record an audio cast after show for some of our games where we go over any necessary advancement steps, debrief from the games, and go over our stars and wishes for the session. You can listen to these for free on our Patreon at patreon.com/lanternlightadventures. All of these after shows will always be free, but we appreciate any contributions and support as it helps us continue to bring you awesome queer content. Speaking of Patreon, we've updated our Patreon and we now have 6 different sliding scale tiers starting at $1. We also have one special tier that unlocks a private monthly game with myself and GM'd by our lovely Archangelic, so check that out. We are planning our upcoming games for the rest of 2025 and are looking for proposals from our community. You can propose any TTRPG system. We are open to guest GMs, or you can volunteer Archangelic, our resident GM, to run a game. There's a form linked in the chat and in our Discord. The theme for our upcoming games is Kill Your Gods, and we are open to all interpretations of that theme. Feel free to share it far and wide. Just as a reminder, each month we take the last 7 days of the month off so we can edit and prepare more content for y'all, as well as have a bit of a break to handle our day-to-day responsibilities. And finally, in support of a free Palestine, we are still sharing the GoFundMes for various families, and the first family we're still working to help is the Masood family. Dahlia, her husband Rami, and their 4 children are still in great need. Dahlia and Rami worked as pharmacists, but have since lost their home and their pharmacy. Their goal is currently set at 50,000 euros, and they are at 39,781 euros as of this afternoon. Any help and support you can offer would be amazing. Their GoFundMe is linked in the chat, and it's also in our link tree. Thanks so much, friends.
Thank you so much for those announcements. Without further ado, let's get into it. I hate the West Coast, and it is a place that never sat right with my East Coast tolerance for bullshit. Yet I find myself here driving down a coastal highway away from one of the few respectable cities that have managed to survive in this forsaken place. Jean Augustine and I worked together at 2 different restaurants back in New York when we used to think we were the next saviors of the culinary arts. Life took us in different directions, and by all indications, the pressure chewed up and spat out Jean. Years later, I get a surprise invite to his new restaurant, all the way on the other side of the country, the Beatrice, in a nowhere town down a winding road in woods that Bigfoot would feel at home in. The place was a complete shock to me. The scenery took my breath away. Somehow he captured the feeling of being in the forest at all times during the dining experience. And then there was the view of the deadly crashing waves below. Jean always had an obsession with death, but he was now taking that obsession to high art. The restaurant almost seems to want to serve you your final meal before you fall into the waves below. I asked him about what was going on with him. A few drinks in, he had begun to open up. He instead turned to me and asked, "Do you believe that heaven is real?" Me being a moron, I started on some overly trite answer about how it's nice to believe in an afterlife. Jean looked at me with more seriousness than I have ever seen in a man's eyes. He said, "I've seen heaven, man, and she told me I'm never getting in. So this shit's all I got." Previously on Appetites. We met our monstrous friends, workers at the fine dining restaurant, the Beatrice, trying to find a new way to run the place 6 months after the mysterious disappearance of head chef Jean Augustine. During dinner, Ed, the current owner of the restaurant, told you his friend Mikey was coming and to treat him like a VIP. You did everything you could to entertain the generally bland man, but he ultimately left without eating, but leaving a hefty tip. After closing, Jeong Ja, Ronnie, and Echo went down to the cliffs for a night of pleasure and pain. Sybil and Luciano, however, heard a window smash at the back of the restaurant and found a decaying and decrepit Mikey rummaging through the back of office, asking where he left something. You fought him off, but ultimately he decayed into dust. We turned the camera to Ronnie. You went out with Jeong Ja and Echo, and you fell to the waves below. You went under into this quiet space, couldn't hear the crashing of waves down below the water surface. This is about the moment where you expect to black out. Come to, maybe? You're never sure when these things happen. But it's like you hear a song, like a distant lullaby. The words are indistinct. All you can hear is the melody. It's like it wants you to swim down further and further. It calls to you, but you can't reach it. What do you do?
Ronnie tries desperately to swim down deeper, follow it, but there's no sense of direction when you're this deep. It's dark, light's gone, what's up, what's down. The only sense of any direction is this sound, and even that isn't enough to keep Ronnie on its track. But he tries.
No, as much as things have changed for you and as much as death eludes you, your lungs are unfortunately so human. And you can't help, the instinct comes to start just swallowing water as if it's air. And everything eventually fades to black. We cut away from underwater to the office of the Beatrice. Luciano, you've protected your friend. You have, the beast has inside of you, this monstrous side has come forth. It is overwhelming. The target of this ire and this anger is no longer here, but you can't fight back the beast in this moment. You have become your darkest self. Sybil, I think you see this happening, that Luciano has not backed down, has not stopped the change, the transformation into this bestial form. What do you do? What, either Luciano or Sybil?
Sybil isn't scared of Luciano. Sybil has never been scared of Luciano in their life, and this isn't something they fear. This is just another aspect of them. So Sybil moves closer, hands open, stuffing the teeth and hair and whatever other rotting things they got from Mikey into their pockets. They get down on Luciano's level. Hey there, darling. You're all right. You're all right now. Just breathe. I'm right here. You're okay. You did it. We're safe. You're safe.
Nothing's okay.
Then tell me what I need to do.
You need to get the fuck away.
I don't want to leave you alone like this.
I don't want to hurt you.
You won't.
I'm going to put my hand around Sybil's throat
Sybil doesn't flinch.
and try to push them out of my way.
Sybil will try after a second, like kind of look and Luciano, I understand if you need to be alone right now. But I don't want you to be by yourself. You're not alone, and you're not a monster. You don't scare me. I know your hands. They are strong and they are powerful, and they create some of the most delicate, beautiful things I have ever seen. I know that we didn't connect for a long time after Spencer. But I know that nothing in this life or any other could change you that much. I know your heart, and I know your hands, and I know your eyes.
I think I tighten my grip at the smallest bit, and then at the sound of Spencer's name, I withdraw a little bit. I run a claw of my finger down your cheek, draw a tiny bit of blood, lick that blood off of your face, and run out into the night.
I don't think that Sybil can run as fast as Luciano. So I think that they're left with, let's see, do they have anything they can do? No. They're just gonna watch Luciano go, and then they're going to call the police.
Luciano, you run out into the night. You can smell everything on the air. The smell of the restaurant is overwhelming to you. You've got to get away from here. And you run out into the forest at night. Sybil, you call the police, which is your obligation here to make sure that someone knows about this break-in. We cut away down to the shoreline down by the cliffs. Jeong Ja, do you retrieve Ronnie's body?
I believe that was the promise, so I'm going to attempt to.
Yeah. That's not a problem. You drop and you wait and you pull Ronnie's waterlogged body, dead and limp, onto the beach. It doesn't seem so bad here on the further down from where the churn is. It's actually kind of peaceful.
I think very soon realize that our clothes are taken from Echo. So with just a very, not so much exasperated, just like, that was a good one kind of thought. I think Jeong Ja will sort of calling upon the draconic and the manticore, like the chimeric nature of her form. I think she just attempts to like cover her body with hair, like kind of grow her mane all around and just sort of hide Ronnie inside of the mane and just do the usual thing, drop Ronnie off, like, I don't know, would there be an open window that I just throw you into, like in your apartment complex or something?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's sixth floor walk up. There's an open window sitting there. Dull apartment building, but you know which one it is.
If there are any nighttime stragglers, there is just like a, giant hairy monster shoving someone into an apartment building. Who knows what that's about, but she makes a quick escape to get back to her home.
It's okay. Everyone else has like, what is it, like Buffy blindness?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunnydale syndrome.
Yes, that. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, and most people mind their business late at night. You don't know what you've seen. But yeah, Ronnie, you wake up here coughing up seawater. You have revived again in a strange place. Again. Echo. I think that's about the time you get a text from Ed. He texts you, "Where are you?" But it's R and U, and he usually like types out full sentences, so he's drunk.
Text back, went for a walk after work, just getting back to the car to head home. You okay?
He texts back, come over. Nanny has the kids.
And okay, so that's I think Echo would give kind of a bit of a timeline, just enough to give herself in this case, a little bit of time to go back to her apartment, get changed, and just at least, get the like romping in the woods off of herself, change into something very young, I think, very kind of, teenager vibes, pigtails, um, Ed wants somebody young, so gotta keep him happy.
Yeah. There's another complication to this situation. As you come up to the restaurant, there are police cars.
Oh shit.
Lights flashing. Sybil is out front speaking to one of the officers who is not writing any of it down, has both of his hands in the vest, seemingly just asking way too many questions, but doesn't care about any of the answers.
I think Echo would try to kind of surreptitiously dump the clothes she is carrying, just like in a bush somewhere, just like where nobody's seeing her, like dump the clothes from other people. Went through a walk in the woods and came back with clothes from other people. That looks great.
We've all been there.
I think would then text Ed, hey, just got back to the restaurant and there are police cars. Have you heard anything? You might want to come down. And then would kind of try and find Sybil, because if Echo saw them.
Yeah. You're going to be waiting a while for a text back from Ed.
Oh, buddy. Hey,
Hey.
what's going on? What happened?
Well, I know I'm gonna have some words with Jeong Ja tomorrow.
What do you mean?
The alarm wasn't turned on. I know for a fact she didn't do shit on my checklist. I trusted her and she let me down.
You know what? I should have checked this. I was here. I should have checked this. I'm sorry.
No, it ain't you. It ain't you. I'm not mad at you. I didn't trust you with it. I trusted her and she let me down. And nobody fucking cares about what happened. Nobody cares about the guy. Nobody cares about where Luciano is because nobody in this shithole town cares about anything but themselves.
The guy. What guy?
The guy who broke in. There was a guy, he broke in, he was rummaging around the office looking for something, don't know what, and then he just kind of disappeared. Poof! And if this shitheel would think that maybe his memory wasn't quite so trustworthy and take his damn hands out of his pocket, we could get somewhere. But no! Instead, he's got to hide the fact that he's been chewing his nails.
And did Luciano get hurt?
I don't think so, but it spooked him something fierce. They ran off, and I don't know where they are now. I don't know if they want people around them, but I'm worried. And as usual, Officer Cuticles over here ain't doing shit. Hey, do you understand a word I'm saying, fuckhead?
He's kind of stepped away and talking to another comp, and like he hears you clearly.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
run,
he's
you
fucking,
little shit.
He's chuckling every time you say something like this. Like he's
Oh
just
yeah, it's real
having a good
funny,
time
ain't
with
it?
his buddy over there.
It's real funny.
What did the guy look like? What was he like?
He looked
It-
like Mikey. It was Mikey.
The the guy from earlier. The guy from
The
earlier today.
the weird VIP who left without eating anything. I guess he was scoping the place out or something.
Oh, that's so weird. Like
Hey, I'm
I
I'm
can't.
sorry for being short with you. I just
No, no,
a
no.
shitty
This
night.
is yeah. I if you need to vent, I'm here to let you vent.
I'm not gonna
This is
put
a
that shit
shitty
on you.
situation. No, no, no. I'm here.
I think Echo,
Okay.
you clock instantly the mark on Sybil's face.
Oh, shoot, you're bleeding. Did Mikey do that to you?
No, I did it to myself.
Oh, okay. Well, can we get in and get the first aid kit?
Sure. I don't think
Okay.
it's gonna be anything serious.
Hey, better to take care of it than letting it infected, right?
That's true. And as they go in, Sybil's gonna try to like bump up against the officer and grab something of his as a sympathetic token.
Okay, interesting. Fascinating. Let's call this a. Let's roll to keep your cool.
All right. Okay, Sybil. Okay.
I know
We're
Sybil
gonna
might not be afraid of anything in this moment, but what
Sybil.
should Sybil be afraid of in this moment?
Yeah, Sybil should probably be pretty afraid of the consequences of trying to steal from a cop.
Mm-hmm. Are there any specific consequences Sybil's worried?
Arrest, probably,
Okay.
or just getting beat up because officers of the law are generally corrupt people. All right, so I have to do math now, which should be easy because it's only two numbers. Unfortunately, I have dyscalculia.
Mood.
Okay. So that is a 9.
A
9.
9. Okay. You, on a partial success like that, you think, seeing just how many comps are here, not doing really anything, but looking at each other and seeing you come up, you see that one has like clocked that you're like approaching and will likely see you try to grab anything. You have the chance to back down from this action, or you can keep going with it, but you might get seen like at least bumping into.
I think Sybil is grumpy enough that they're gonna go through with it.
Okay. Check.
Hey, give me that cop's piss.
Let me just look at something here. What a phrase. All right.
I mean, if you give me a few minutes.
Okay. All right.
I wanted to
Yeah,
say, can I give the
you-
help action? I don't know that works in Monster.
Do you have a
Sweet.
string on Sybil?
I
I have a
think
string
you-
on everyone.
Yeah, you've got a string on me.
Yeah.
Then you can spend a string to increase that result to a 10.
And that's a success?
That'll be a full success.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And do that by being very distracting to the cops.
Mm-hmm.
You know. in Echo's way. Echo
Yeah.
looking kind of disheveled and like they've, just, making minds wander.
All right. Yeah. Sybil, in this moment you see Echo coming to your aid, coming to help you, helping you along with your craft. I think there's a moment of like you feeling good about this, you know.
Yeah. Sybil definitely files that away and just kind of gives a little nod, a little smile to Echo.
What do you want to take from this cop?
I am going. Oh, I can't take his. Is his badge visible?
Yeah, yeah, his badge is visible.
Okay, let's see.
This man has so many pockets.
So many pockets. All right, we're
So
gonna
many.
head into one of those pockets.
And a lot of the times, or at least when I was making bulletproof vests, they were labeled because, you can't forget
Yeah,
that you need to put your miscellaneous in your miscellaneous pocket.
exactly.
Yeah,
Just a
I
little dive
think
into the pocket.
yeah, you dive into the pocket. I think you find a picture of like his young son. Looks maybe second grade.
I'm gonna ruin this man's life with that picture.
Yeah, but you seem to get out of the situation without getting clonked or
I'm
your
gonna
arm
call him
broken.
piss cop in my notes if that's okay.
But he sees you bump in and he will actually speak to you now. He says, I think we're done here. He gives you a slip. He says that has the case number, that has my number, it has the my supervisor's number. Give that to your insurance.
All right.
But yeah, if he shows up again, give us a call.
Gotta ask, is there a reason that you ain't taking me that seriously, sir?
We take everything incredibly seriously.
I mean, we should have their credit cards statement. If you'd like, we can go back through the statements today and pull that up if that would be helpful.
Yeah, whenever you have that, just call the number. We'll add it to the case.
Thank you. Appreciate you coming here and making sure everything is safe for us.
Roll to turn
Definitely like
someone
a little
on.
touch on the shoulder. I know that I'm going to do poorly. I roll poorly. It's what I do.
Yeah, roll with hot.
You're gonna do so good.
That is an 8.
Woo!
It's a
Okay.
partial success.
Yeah, partial success. They can either give you a string or choose one of the reactions. I think he's going to get embarrassed. He's going to break a little bit. You're going to get him embarrassed. He says, I'm sorry, I'm married, which is apropos almost nothing in this situation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just meant, that you came out here and did this job that can be so dangerous. And, I just wanted to make sure you knew we appreciated it. I know you'll take this so seriously.
And his
Because I need to feel safe at work. I work here too, and I want to make sure that, that how important that is.
he's of course. His buddy's like, don't worry about him. He's new, and kind of chuckles at his friend. He's like, if y'all need anything, just give us a call. And they'll head away.
Ugh. 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 go get you patched up.
Ugh. I don't understand why people like that decide to. Well, I guess I do. Only people like that can be cops. It's a system designed to take anybody who actually wants to do good and drive them out.
I mean, and if you can't do anything else, it takes very little education and very little retraining over the
Yeah.
course of the job.
It's ridiculous that there's
Often
at this
takes
point.
more hours to become a hairdresser.
Yeah, there's more qualifications now for working in almost any other place.
And hey, if you're the kind of person that likes to commit spousal abuse, you know where to go.
Ugh, yeah. It's just aggravating. We should have something
It's-
better than this, but half the people in the world think that there's nothing better. I ain't gonna get on my soapbox tonight. It's been long.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's I'm assuming they took every evidence thing that they need.
Oh yes, they've looked around and twiddled their thumbs quite well.
Well, let's get you cleaned up, and then should we get the place cleaned up before we go?
I think we should. I don't think that they're gonna come back here, yeah. Best we can do is get it cleaned up, make sure morning shift don't have to deal with all of this.
Okay. I'm just gonna give Ed a quick call, just
Yeah.
so he knows that this is going on, but that you have taken care of it.
And
Uh,
let him know that it was my bad that the alarm didn't get turned on. I don't want anybody else under fire for it. Just because
You know-
I'm gonna have words with Sir doesn't mean that I'm wanting to get her in trouble.
I just won't mention it. I just won't mention it.
All right.
Ed doesn't need to know everything.
Oh,
Good God, he needs to know very little.
oh Lordy, right.
Okay, and so first, I think Echo will get, I think Sybil wants somebody who kind of speaks on their level, but is also very caretakery, is thoughtful, is a good friend and caretaker of them, and but in a respectful, equal sort of way. And so very kind of gentle, but no nonsense, gets out the first aid kit, antiseptics, bandage. We have good first aid kit. We are a kitchen, If somebody's finger gets cut off, we need to be able to deal with that. So, do you need one of those finger condoms? We can just make it a little horn on your on your cheek there. What do you think?
I don't want to waste it, but it'd be funny.
It would be hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna just give Ed a quick call, and then
Yeah.
I'll be in here to help you clean. One sec.
All right.
I'm just gonna step outside for that. One sec. And yeah, Echo will go outside and call Ed and see if Ed picks up.
You get Ed's voicemail, and it says, "You've got Ed. Text me like a normal person. If you need to leave a voicemail, please don't."
I hate that this
Cutie.
fucker.
I'm sorry it's taking so long to get out to you. I came back to the restaurant after my walk and there was a break-in. And so I'm just here. Sybil found it and called the cops. Everything is taken care of. They might have some questions for you later, but Sybil was super thorough. I'm just helping clean up, and then I will come and take care of you. But I wanted you to hear my voice so that you'd know that everything was okay. I'll also text you again, but I'll see you soon. And I hope you're waiting up for me because I'm looking forward to seeing you.
All right. Yeah. You leave the voicemail.
Yeah.
And I assume you head that way.
Well, I'd help I'd help Sybil clean up first.
Okay.
And I think I'd probably, instead of going back to my place, I'd probably clean up a bit at the restaurant instead, so that I can head directly to Ed's.
Sybil, I will note, uses gloves the entire time just in case. But anything that Luciano touched, they will wipe down. And they will take pictures of the various points of the crime scene, including the window, before they clean up the glass. Just preserving and documenting everything, except for anything that has Luciano's involvement.
Yeah. They weren't super thorough. They mostly just did fingerprinting around the window and on some of the handles of the filing cabinets, things like that.
Why is it so dusty?
Honestly, I think that dust just is attracted to filing cabinets. It's a little bit like a symbiotic relationship. Can't have one without the other.
Well, it wasn't dusty like this when we left. Is it like...
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how that would have happened.
Okay, that's so weird.
There's so many possibilities. You know, dust bunnies running amok, guy turns into dust, cloud of dust, dust tornado localized to this room.
Little
So many
dust devil.
possibilities.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Dust devil. Sure. Okay. Are you good to get home safe?
Yeah. Hey, Echo,
Yeah. What's up?
are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I was just going for a walk and um I went for a walk for a little bit with Jeong Ja and with Ronnie, but they seem to have their own thing going. So I came back here and I was just gonna head home.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Did
It was
y'all
just
have
such a
fun?
beautiful night. Um, I mean, we had some fun, and then I think they probably had a lot more fun than me, but it was such a nice night for a walk. I fell so many times though. I My dark vision is not good.
Oh, I get that. I I feel like we've talked so much, but I don't know much about you. What's your favorite color,
Oh,
Echo?
um, I I'm so indecisive. It I I love finding out what other people's colors are because I like and like favorite foods and what their interests are. And I loved I'm so easily swayed because it's such an amazing thing getting to know somebody and to kind of vibe off of what they love. I
Yeah.
think it depends on who I'm with and what I'm doing. And you know, I wouldn't say no to a purple. I'm a big fan of light purples personally, but you know, if somebody tells me about a beautiful sunrise, suddenly it's orange, or the ocean and how blue it is when they went somewhere tropical, and suddenly it's that kind of teal blue. I just want to kind of understand other people's loves and feel that.
Hmm. I think those are all pretty wonderful colors.
What about you? What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is probably purple. I mean, two of my favorite people both wore purple, so.
Oh, uh, I would love to hear more about them. I, if you're okay, I do need to kind of,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I'm sorry.
It's,
Are
hey,
you gonna be okay?
yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I probably need a little bit of time. I'll see you tomorrow at work. And
Absolutely.
I'm gonna bring you pictures of a bunch of different colors, and maybe you can find one that really resonates with you.
Oh, I mean, I don't think I'll ever get over just uh, this the intense joy of learning what somebody else's passions are and getting to understand that, you know?
It is pretty great, but sometimes it's kind of heavy too. I mean, when you're a mirror, you're beautiful and you shine, but what do you really reflect if nobody's there?
I have a lot of years to paint the painting, I think.
Yeah, that's a blessing. Have a good night, Echo.
You too. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And just a very kind of warm, very genuine seeming hug. I think very genuine. This is with Sybil. This is a genuine hug.
Yeah. Give Sybil a hug. You eventually head out. Sybil, you're cleaning in here. You're cleaning up glass and things still. It kind of got everywhere. And you see, like, you get like underneath the desk in here, and you see that there's a book, and maybe Ed used to like prop up the desk because it was wobbly or something. It's a copy of Dante's Inferno.
Sybil is taking it and they're going to investigate when they get home.
Okay. Yeah. You pocket the book. You make sure to turn on the alarm on the way out.
Oh, yeah. Sybil does everything on their spreadsheet checklists because they know that Jeong Ja did not do it. And somebody's gotta.
Yeah. The restaurant is closed. Jeong Ja, where do you go off to in the night?
What time is it?
I would say now we're probably getting wee hours of the morning, 2, 3 a.m.
I think ideally it would be nice to gain another tick on man-eater in my body count, honestly.
Okay.
But she just killed a man. And the person that she maybe has particular more in-depth feelings for is so wholly unavailable. I do think Jeong Ja would just turn in at this point. The only problem, of course, is just that she lives with her parents. So it's just a matter of sneaking in.
All right. Is Jeong Ja afraid about sneaking in at this time of night?
It's definitely inconvenient being, as old as she is, and then some, as a whole family of manticores, a whole family of people that have been in culinary arts and restaurateurs. She doesn't need to necessarily carry herself in a particular way. She has her role solidified, right? But there is still it's just a lot easier and smoother if she just snuck in. There were no questions.
Yeah. Let's say roll to keep your cool.
9.
A
Nice.
9. Okay. Yeah, I tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, or you can choose to back down or go through it. You definitely see that someone is still up somewhere in the house. There's a light on. I'm gonna guess maybe back in the kitchen. Maybe somebody's just puttering around in the night, making it a little harder for you to just sneak in without being noticed.
I'll just try to power through it. Even if that is the vulnerable action there, I think no matter what, I look like a giant monster that just walks through my door, and I just attempt to go back upstairs.
Yeah. Who do you think is up at this time of night?
I think probably Mom,
Mm-hmm.
in the way of like, in kind of the way of like, there have been multiple conversations, even into her, however, hundreds probably, of like, if you're not home, I'm sick. Like I have to, I'm up until like I know that you're home. That kind of thing. Like, it's just a lot to have to deal with most of the time.
Yeah. I think all you hear, you come in and like you manage to avoid all, the kitchen area. You manage to avoid line of sight, but you just hear her ask, "Did anyone see you?"
No.
There's a pause there, and she says, "Good night. You have work in the morning."
Sure do. Bye. Just skitters off.
Yeah. Somehow you narrowly avoided a bigger conversation, but you know that sword is going to hang over you for a moment. But you go to your room. You all get home, with the exception of Luciano, who will be in the woods until dawn.
Yeah, I think that there's a section of the woods that Luciano goes to, where they just kind of rage out for like a solid half hour.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is a part that you and your dad have worked to make sure that it's far enough away from everyone. Your dad helps you survey it occasionally to make sure that you can go there when the moon is full. The moon is not full tonight. So things weren't as quite as prepared as you wanted them to be, but it's still here. It still stays here. You have I feel like you keep an extra pair of clothes and things out here. It's not your best clothes, but
Nah, but it'll get me home.
the trees here are just shredded by your claws. You've done so much pacing here that the ground is worn away. And there's like a divot in the ground here where sometimes you sleep here for the night. But yeah. Echo, you said you were heading over to Ed.
Yes. And after that, I think Echo wouldn't stay at Ed's. I think Echo would go home and then maybe reach out to someone in her dream.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
was just looking, it looks like Comcast is being not great, but we're good to go.
Yeah, we're still good to go. I will say this about Ed's, and the reason you don't stay there is that Ed has passed out on a lounge chair by his pool. The nanny, who, if you squint right, has a remarkable resemblance to you. lets you in. She's, in her, she's got like a robe on. She was clearly sleeping when you came around. But well, I'll say that she was actually up because Ed was making a ruckus and she didn't want him to wake the kids. And she tells you he's out back and you don't stick around long. There's no point.
As long as he feels satisfied afterwards, I'm not above taking advantage of his inebriated state too.
Oh, he's not even awake enough for that. He invited you over and proceeded to keep drinking and passed out long before you got here.
I think Echo would move over a deck umbrella so that the sun's not going to hit him in the face as soon as it comes up, and a blanket so he doesn't freeze. And then we'll head home.
Yeah. You head home.
And we'll reach out. We'll visit a dream.
Yeah. Whose dream do you visit?
Jeong Ja, obviously.
God damn it.
Yes.
So, Jeong Ja, what are you dreaming about?
I'm dreaming about a recurring nightmare that I have, which is it's one of those things where you're reliving history or almost historical fiction, just like hearing about a public execution and the visceral graphic detail of everything, and then some. There is even some embellishment that is in this. Normally a public execution, like it's almost as if the dream is filling in the context for you. There are people dressed in white with masks that are made of like a darkened tinted wood, and they're all smiling. And rather than clean cut executions, head in the basket, white blankets put over people's faces. It is just a bloodbath, some sort of caricature or archetype of what these people, these executioners, what people think that they do. And Jeong Ja is one of the people in these masks. Her mask is like half falling off of her face as she's wearing white and just tearing people down with her own hands and claws and teeth. But there's not only a thrill in it, but it is also, it's a nightmare because she's afraid of what she's doing.
You would feel a tug on your sleeve. An invitation to let someone in. And you would have the option to ignore it. And you would keep on dreaming the dream. Or you could turn around to see the person tugging on your sleeve.
I turn around.
This is quite the place you've got.
With my extended, more animalistic hand, I attempt to swipe at you and see if there's anything physical about your form.
I don't know how that works. I can turn you on. All I know is I can turn you on and have sex with you. I'm not sure whether or not my form is harmable in this state.
My question to Echo is, does Echo think that will help turn Jeong Ja on to be hurt in this
Yes.
dream?
Yes.
Then it lands.
All right.
Do you fall behind, or through dream logic, do you just sort of, it just like runs its course basically?
Yeah, I think you would see the hurt and the blood, but I think it wouldn't be like Echo breaking down sobbing or how
Yeah.
could you do this to me? I think you would see Echo almost become a little bit more feral. This like little bit of demonic light in their eyes. This kind of like rising to meet the challenge and like putting their hand, on your throat a little bit. It's kind of to pull you close more than anything.
And there's like a bit of drool coming down one side of the corner, as almost as if I'm pulling you in by your insides and you pulling me in by my throat.
You look so hungry. Are you
What are
hungry?
you doing?
I mean, earlier, you didn't let me have very much fun, and I tried to, have something to satiate me, but you left me starving. I'm
You leave
here
me
for a
starving.
meal. Mm.
You leave me starving.
I mean, all of this, everything, I'm here because of you. Without you here, I'm not here. I want what you want. And I want to feed you. But I need to be satisfied in return.
And I think the frenzy that she was just in, the open invitation, the dream aspect of it, like it's almost as if she like, the risk of lucid dreaming versus sleep paralysis here is so much to like just feed into it so much. But I think if this isn't real, then I just get to finally have Echo. I just get to finally have them in front of me and to enjoy them by myself, alone, indulgently. And I take my hand out of you and just nuzzle into you in so many ways and just bring us both down to the ground.
And
I
Echo
let you
will
have me.
absolutely go along with that and will, in a way that definitely wasn't happening in the woods, Echo will be working hard. Echo will be taking advantage of the fact that this for Echo is a blend of dream and reality, and will be, because Echo, when I look at the sex move, when I have sex with somebody, if they're satisfied, they take a harm and I mark experience. For me, that is like feed. That's like what sustains me. That is my food, and I am hungry. And the only way to stop being hungry is to make you happy. So I guess I roll to turn you on, because this could go really poorly.
Let's see.
All with hot.
That is an 11.
An 11
Okay.
is full success.
All right.
You gain a string on Jeong Ja, and Jeong Ja has to choose.
And so then, of course, as I think as we feel the dreams starting to fade a little bit as you're kind of leaving that stage of sleep, firstly, Echo would say, "Are you satisfied? Was it good? Was it what you wanted?"
You don't even have to ask. Yes.
You're gonna have a headache in the morning. Also, Sybil is really pissed off at you.
And I think that's like, it's like, wait, what? And then like that's when like the dream like drops.
So you take a harm, and I take an experience, because that's your dream and my real life.
Do you take another? I know you get another string on me. Do I take? Is there anything about 2 more strings?
So what that was when we did that last session was if somebody isn't satisfied, I thought they took 2 strings on me. No, I take 2 strings on them. So basically, can't lose.
You have 6 strings on me. Is
I
what that
do
means.
have 6 strings on you, and I have 3 experience. And I think Echo sleeps very soundly. Sleeps the sleep of the damned and enjoys it.
Yeah. Jeong Ja, wakes suddenly from that dream, and we cut away. Sybil, was there anything you wanted to do in the night?
Sybil is going to go and visit Spencer. Because after Spencer's second death, her final death, it felt wrong to visit Sybil's old grave. And it felt wrong to go to the cliffs when they wanted to remember her in the best light. And so they made their own grave. They made their own site. And so they are going to, before they go home, they go and they sit by Spencer's little memorial. Nobody but Luciano and them know where it is. And they just kind of pull their knees up to their chest. They look at their phone for a long moment, look at the sparse contacts, Sebastian, Luciano, and their grandmother, who they haven't spoken to in a long time. Since their argument, since their falling out, since Spencer died again. And they stare at that contact for a while, and then they turn their phone off, and they just rest their head on the little stone covered in flowers that they made. This would be so much easier if you were still here. This would be so much easier if I was better. I'm sorry. I know I say that every time. But you haven't forgiven me yet. If you had, you'd be here. You would have found a way. You would have crawled out of whatever grave you were stuck in. And you would have told me. So until you do that, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to apologize. I know I failed you. I know I failed Luciano too. I know I keep failing. Just show me how to do good. Show me how to be better. I still haven't found that shade of purple you used to wear. The pale one that looked like lilacs. I don't know where you found it. Maybe it isn't the shade. Maybe it's just the way it looked on your skin. the way you wore it. I'm never gonna find that again, Spence. I'll come back tomorrow. I'll come back every night until you're here with me again, or until I'm there with you. I think one of those is going to happen sooner than the other. Funny thing is, I don't think my death scares me. I mean, who's going to mourn? It's all right. I know I won't be. I'll get to see you again. And they get up and leave a fresh flower on the grave. This time, it's a tiger lily. They try to leave something different every time, just in case Spencer ever gets bored. And they go back home, and they just kind of lie on the bed and they stare at the photo that they took. They're not as angry anymore. They're not fueled by that petty, vindictive rage that makes witchcraft so good and so easy for them. They stare at the photo, and then they stare at all of the different tokens that they have of Jeong Ja. And there's a moment where their eyes flash, where they think about how easy it would be to twist their mind to make her see what they want, or to make her look like how they imagine Z looks on the inside. And then they put the tokens away. Because they haven't talked. They haven't talked to her yet. And they may be mad, but they still think that they're friends. And they love their friends. Even if their friends don't love them back. That's what Sybil does.
The night goes on. Dawn rises. The sun filtering in through the redwoods above you. Luciano, you wake up in the woods.
I will grab my spare clothes and get dressed.
There is yeah. It takes a little bit more than that. Your hands are covered in blood. It looks like you may have gotten hold of a squirrel or something. At least that's what you think it used to be.
Probably rather not know. One way or the other.
But you are in so much pain. Every muscle just yells at you. It's hard on you changing back like this.
I start the customary popping things back into place.
Yeah, easy to do. The healing aspects of this monstrous form still linger, but you are human, at least for now.
Slow. It'll take probably a few days at least, especially when I'm not prepared for it. So I will slowly make my way back home.
Do you live on your own, or do you still live with your parents?
I live on my own now.
Okay.
Just a small 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. You get home with enough time to maybe get like 3 hours of sleep before you have to be back and opening the restaurant.
I'll grab the ibuprofen, etc. Catch what sleep I can. And make sure to bring along backup pain meds for the day.
Yeah. I think unless there's anything y'all want to do before the restaurant opens, we come back to the Beatrice. Not service yet, but
Also, my friend Danny would like the fun fact to be stated on stream that the Michelin star system was done by Michelin Tires to drive up tourism to increase their own sales. And they wanted to make sure that everybody knew that because it's a very fun fact and it's one that I did not know. So I am thrilled to learn it and I am thrilled to share it.
The tire company
Yes.
is
Fascinating.
yeah, literally.
It's so cool. Anyway,
That's
shout out
wild.
to Danny.
yeah, Michelin man. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
it's so cool.
I don't know why I never even thought to
I never
connect
connected
them
the
because why would
dots.
you?
But to be fair, they are a French company. So it's,
I
French are
have
weird.
actively thought about connecting them and then thought that makes no sense. That's dumb. It's got to be two different. No, Ian, that's dumb.
it's also why affordability is part of their criteria. So,
Oh, that's so
Oh.
cool.
Okay.
mhm.
Man, I
Maybe we
love fun
learned.
facts.
That's a very fun fact.
Y'all didn't know that this was an educational stream.
You're gonna learn something.
And hey, we only very recently got Michelin stars in Canada. So,
Ooh.
Oh,
so
okay.
now if you come to Canada, we have Michelin stars to offer.
One day I will.
Please
But
do.
yeah.
I was actually going to go to Canada a couple of years ago as like a research trip, but I never ended up making the
After
time
show.
work out. And yeah.
after show. Yeah.
You're so right, Mal.
But yeah, the Beatrice is, bustling with sounds. No customers here yet. Ed wearing sunglasses has trundled in because he did get your message about the break-in and everything, and he's standing in the office. No, he's not standing. He's in the office chair, leaned all the way back, staring at the broken window.
Oh shit, I totally forgot that Sybil was going to look at the weird book that they picked up.
Yep.
I even wrote it down in my notes. Don't forget, weird book.
You're just too busy breaking our hearts.
Yeah,
I was too busy being sad.
there was a lot going on last night.
There was a lot happening.
Yeah, but yeah, you are all at the restaurant. Ronnie, no worse for wear. You wake up refreshed. There's still like water in your ear that you can't quite get out, but you're mostly all right.
Yeah, I think Ronnie feels great. I think Ronnie, after these deaths, comes in on a high. There's always a crash down the line, but right now, oh, he's feeling like $1 million.
Absolutely. Harlow is out there. I said that Harlow smokes. Harlow vapes 100%. The most candy smelling vape you can possibly get. So he's out there and he's like, he gives you like a little whistle as you walk in. He's like, looking good.
Feeling good. Hey, can you hit me with something that doesn't smell so Willy Wonka?
I got bubble gum, mango passion fruit,
Yeah, okay, I'll take the bubblegum.
Yeah, I thought so. Like, it is so sickly sweet. It does the job, but at what cost?
At what cost?
But yeah, as we settle in to the restaurant opening and we begin to start interacting with each other, let's go ahead and take a break. So we're going to be back in 10 to 15 minutes. We hope to see you there.
Woo! Woo!
Back, everyone. We return to our monstrous friends. The restaurant is opening the night after the break-in. Ed has managed to sober up enough to be here. He is in the office. Sunglasses, chair all the way back. Just staring at the broken window in the back office. It has put a tension in the air in the restaurant as everyone's doing their thing. Kira comes into work. She wears a hoodie, baseball cap, until she gets inside. And she doesn't seem like she's in a good mood, but unaware of the brewing storm of there. Caroline has come in. She was actually here a little earlier than most of you. She's already spoke to Ed and everything, but she's continuing with her work. Where do we find you all?
Sybil is looking around for Jeong Ja.
I'm gonna show up probably like 10 minutes late. She looks as if she didn't sleep very well at all. To Harmon, presumably she looks like, theoretically, if she got 2 more harm, she's not gonna look too great, right? Like, she just has like bags under her eyes despite the makeup and sort of a insecure slouch, something a little bit less, a complete 180 from yesterday.
To Harmon, if you were a human and were able to see a normal doctor, this would be like the time you'd be considering that. You are really hurt.
So Sybil's gonna see Jeong Ja and just kind of like stalk over, go, we're going to the alley now. I mean, if you want to
Sure.
do this in front of everybody, we can do that too.
We can do it in front of everybody, because considering I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, we can talk about whatever you'd like.
All right, great. So, I just have a quick question for you. Are you willfully inconsiderate or just a few kittens short of kit and caboodle?
I only speak English.
Are you stupid or are you selfish?
More often than not, selfish.
All right. Good to know. I hope you know that I'm never going to trust you again with closing. I thought you were my friend, and maybe that is on me. Maybe I'm the fool, but I would rather be a fool than whatever cold-hearted bitch you think you are.
We're coworkers.
Oh, darling. We're not coworkers. You fucked me over. You fucked this restaurant over. You fucked my friend over. And you don't got any explanation, do you? You just did it because you felt like it, because it gave you power, because it made you feel big and strong when all you are is a scared little kitty cat cowering in a corner. You are nothing, and you will always be nothing if all you do is stab people in the back.
Jeong Ja makes like a big she makes a gesture, like pointing at you and looking at like everyone else. Like, clearly this person never got out of an academic or student mindset or something, because sometimes you lock up a little lazy. Sometimes we're not friends, we are coworkers, and I don't have to answer to a specific person who is not my boss.
All right, fine. I'll tell Ed that you didn't lock up and you're the reason there was break-in.
Sure. And not so much that there was just some fucking lunatic in town. Sure.
I mean, if you had turned on the alarm system, maybe you would have gotten scared off. Maybe you wouldn't have broken the glass. Maybe you would have rummaged around. You think you're so high and mighty. Why? What do you got?
How do you know they rummaged around?
Because I was there.
Did you see who it was?
Yeah, I did.
And you didn't stop them?
Oh, I did.
Then what's the issue?
The issue is that I trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. I get if you wanted to go sally around with Echo and Ronnie. I like Ronnie, and I like Echo. I don't get why they like you, but that's a whole different issue.
And I bet
Do they like you?
I bet you hate that we hung out last night, that we
Oh, actually, I
all
don't.
do like each other.
I don't really care that y'all hang out. I mostly just hate that you shirked your responsibilities. I don't give a fuck about what Ronnie does or who Ronnie's friends are, and I'm not as possessive over Echo as some people in this room.
Hey, you got me. Sure. I'll take whatever responsibility that there's supposed to be. I will admit that I didn't do it your 13-page way, but I didn't care to. And
You
that's
didn't
it.
do it, period. I don't
Sure.
care if you had your own way of doing it, but the fact is, you didn't do it. Because you don't care. All you want is to be in charge. You don't want the actual responsibility that comes with it. You just want a title. You want everybody to bow to you and consider your genius.
Yeah, pretty much.
Congratulations, you are the stupidest person in this room. And that's all you're ever going to be.
The stupidest person in the room got their own meal on the menu yesterday. Got it changed last minute.
The stupidest person in the room is also on very thin ice, as I've been told. I mean, you know, Sebby and I talk, right?
I'm not even going to pretend I remember who Sebi is.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. You don't give a damn about anybody who doesn't have a good set of tits or funny laugh.
You're pretty good at this.
Thank you. I try.
If Ed wants to talk to me, he can talk to me. Why don't we keep getting set up, because I am late.
Why, yes,
I'm
you
love to
are.
at least get back on schedule for today.
Have fun.
Thanks.
I'm sure it'll be an interesting shift. And Sybil is going to do two things. Sybil is going to go and tell Ed exactly what happened in detail about how Jeong Ja offered to take over, and Sybil gave her a list, gave her clear instructions, how Sybil only allowed it because Sybil is actively mourning the death of their best friend, and how it is not a mistake they're going to make again, but how Jeong Ja is the reason the alarm didn't sound and the police weren't there. And chaos happened in the office. And then,
Do you want to shut me down, by the way?
oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask for that.
I totally forgot to do that. Whoopsies.
Wait, there's rolling in this game?
I know, it's crazy.
Sometimes.
Dice? What?
I know. How could this happen?
Yes, please roll plus cold.
Sybil's not very cold. Sybil is not cold at all.
I mean, that
Okay.
speech would beg to differ.
Does Sybil know that?
Sybil does not know that. All right. So that is gonna be, unfortunately, a 6.
Ooh.
I think Sybil's a little too mad to be cold.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I've been there.
Yeah, it's
And-
less like I'm shutting you down and more I am so fucking pissed at you right now.
Yeah. You think you're coming here to shut Jeong Ja down, but all you've done is stoke the rivalry.
It's not even a rivalry. Sybil's from Ed and telling Ed everything that happened in detail and blaming everything. Oh, yes.
I want to say, I know your intention here. And
Yes.
thank you for making clear your intention of what's going to happen. But
Oh, yeah.
let's take this one step at a time.
Sorry. You know I
yes.
sometimes get...
Please take an experience. No, you're
All
good.
right.
You're good. I love to know exactly what Sybil wants to do in this case. Because, let me see something here. Take a look at my sheet here. Yeah. I want to make this messier.
Okay.
You storm back into the restaurant. Seb and Harlow make themselves scarce because they were definitely listening through the door. And any one of you who wanted to could also have been. Not that you could hear everything, but you can definitely. Sybil was loud enough that you could hear that there was an argument outside. You come into the door and you hear Caroline say, "Oh, good, Sybil. Where's Jeong Ja?"
Outside.
Have her come in.
Fine.
In fact, team meeting.
All right.
Luciano, how do you show up to work today?
I look exhausted. I'm walking slower than normal. You can tell when somebody is in at least some degree of pain. I think I'm doing my best to mask it as well as I can. I think people who know me well, Sybil, probably can pick it up. Or anybody who also deals with chronic pain, you can see it in people. And I think I was definitely here in time to hear the big thing that just happened. So I'm just slowly doing my thing.
Yeah. You're coming in. Yeah, you're slowly moving around the space as this team meeting is called. Echo, how do you show up to work today?
I think Echo looks pretty well rested. I mean, one great thing about being front of house instead of in the kitchen, there's, less prep work to do. You don't have to show up quite as early. But yeah, a little rosy cheeked, a little pep in their step, a little bit of the skirt is a little shorter today. The heels are a little higher. The makeup's a little bit just more on point. But I think even though that's how they show up, I think once we start getting to the team meeting, I think you'd see them kind of turn inward a little bit almost, because there are a lot of people here with a lot of feelings right now. And that's a lot of kind of sensory overwhelm of all of these people that I'm trying to make connections with, because that is Echo's whole reason for being, is, being this reciprocal partner, right? there's a lot of people with a lot of big feelings. And it's a lot of kind of psychic energy around. So you'd see Echo, I think, from coming in bubbly and like cheerful and looking amazing, and would calm down, would pull inward a bit and be quieter than normal.
Yeah, the vibes are off for sure. And Caroline, the head chef, she calls you all back into the kitchen. And she says, some of you are already aware. Some of you are going to be finding out there was a break-in last night. No one got hurt. Nothing was taken. Ed and I talked to the police again this morning. Cleared up some details about some things. It was my responsibility to close last night. And I did not take that responsibility. I instead left early. I take full responsibility for that. Me and Ed have already worked that out. I need my full team today. And I want you to not be thinking about this. And she's looking pointedly at Sybil and Jeong Ja. Jeong Ja, you can clear the condition on thin ice, but Caroline has a string on you, and so does Ed. She says, do we have an understanding? Is everyone okay? Does anyone have any questions?
Did they catch the guy?
They didn't. As far as we know, they didn't catch the guy. They got some fingerprints, but no matches. So that's all they told us. And honestly, the way they made it sound, that's probably going to be the end of it. Insurance is going to pay to repair the window and upgrade the security system, get some more cameras, but that's it.
Oh, great.
Is there consistent messaging? Like if patrons ask about it, is there kind of a specific messaging line you'd like us to give so that we're being consistent and professional?
Hopefully no one asks. It didn't really show up in the news or anything. I mean, it's just a break-in, so at least we avoided that for the time being, I guess. At least Ed said there hadn't been. I haven't really checked yet. But
Okay.
if they ask about it, I don't know what to say.
It was a small thing. Nothing was taken. It looks like it was just mischief, maybe.
Yeah. The police honestly think they were just looking for money or something, and we had already closed out everything for the night, so don't really keep any cash here.
What a
Thank you.
dumbass
Thank
tries
you,
to
Chef.
steal from the register after we close. Rookie mistake. Not that I would know.
Well, chefs?
I do have
Go
a question, Chef.
Yeah.
Is everyone cool if I make family meal today?
I would love that.
Awesome.
Sybil is going to slip into the bathroom and is going to use one of their sympathetic tokens to cast a hex on Jeong Ja.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to be casting the hex Wither and choosing the effect all of Jeong Ja's teeth start falling out.
Okay. When you
That's
cast
okay.
magic like this, don't you have to roll?
Oh, I do. I was just letting you know what the plan was.
Okay.
I don't just get to be like, okay, I do this now, and fuck you forever.
Yeah.
That's all good.
All right, so I got a +2 to this. Okay, that is pretty nice. So that is going to be an 11.
An 11. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a full success.
So all those teeth are going to be gone.
Yeah. The service, you begin to begin doing all the prep and everything, and you're preparing family meal before service starts, and a tooth falls into what you're cooking.
Huh.
And then another feels loose as you push on it. Your gums are bloody.
And I gave a tooth of mine to Sybil in the first place.
Yeah, Sybil is using the spit meat, the spit thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're keeping the tooth for now, at least.
Cool. Well, I mostly wanted to ask, would this be familiar to me as Sybil's magic, or would I have to roll to see something?
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Has Sybil cast this around Jeong Ja
Sybil,
before?
the first time that they have cast magic since Spencer died was with Mikey.
Okay. Okay. So
they have not cast. They've been taking little tokens, but it's mostly been out of habit, kind of a going through the motions.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hex works and can easily be reversed. Okay, good. Fantastic. So, yeah, Jeong Ja, but Jeong Ja is aware of your witchiness, is giving you tokens and things.
I gave you that tooth.
Yeah, no, you know that Sybil definitely used to be a witch and still has witchy tendencies, but also has not cast magic in the time that you've known them.
Got it.
There's not a move that comes up in this particular situation, so I'm going to make the choice that you know exactly what's going on here. You know,
okay. Yeah.
By a witch, and you have a few ideas, a short list of witches who might do this to you.
I just sort of wait till all of them start to come out. I think I what I'm specifically making, depending on vegetarian, depending on the dietary needs of our whole company. I'm specifically making chicken feet and some wide Chinese noodles, and in the vegetarian or vegan route, it's going to be something with a similar bite, I would say, especially because Ed is fake vegan right now. I think it's a really savory bean and vegetable noodle dish, and then there's the chicken feet for everybody else. But very specifically, again, for Ed's food, there's going to be that drooly paralytic aspect to his food, because eventually I'll check back in on this. I want to get a sympathetic token from Ed to give to Sybil, because that was the promise from yesterday, to be able to do that. But I'm dealing with my teeth coming out of my mouth, so I run to the bathroom, clean myself up a little bit. When my teeth will grow back, who knows? But I am a manticore, and a decent amount of my teeth would be able to grow back. But I'll just be quiet today, and I think that'll be a nice gift for everyone in the morning until they grow back. I'd like to clean off my teeth, and then if Sybil is working on a corn stock or something like a vegetable broth or something, I just want to put all my teeth into that metal, that tin container for them to have to sort through.
Is this a shut someone down moment?
Yeah, love
Let's do
to. So, again, also went ahead of myself, but this immediate thing is shutting down. Okay, that's gonna be an 8.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So this is between you two. So Jeong Ja chooses one from the list, and Sybil, Jeong Ja comes across poorly to you, and you give them a condition in return.
I want your condition to be that you are angry, and you're gonna be angry
Yeah.
until you can figure it out.
Sybil is always angry. I think that's generally how they function. And there are layers above that, but it's always angry.
Should I make it more specific then?
Probably just because Sybil as a character functions very much from like a core of both love and absolute passionate fury.
I want you to be so angry you lash out.
Okay.
So lashing out condition.
All right. And is there a way to resolve this, or is this just gonna hang out with me forever?
It's gonna hang out until you find a way to resolve it with Mal, basically.
Okay, cool.
And then you give me a condition back.
All right. Fuck if I have any ideas.
Yeah. It could
Grin
be
and
a
bear it.
word of the way like you see them, you know.
I think Sybil sees Jeong Ja very much as someone fragile, someone hanging by a hair thread, who pretends to have all of this power and all of this influence and all the answers, but just is one step away, one minor inconvenience, one small misstep, one small mistake, one careless word away from shattering. So I think fragile is going to be...
Ooh, yeah. That's fantastic. You are correct.
It sucks so much when you understand somebody, but you're also just like so mad at them. Like you get them, you get why they are the way that they are, but also you're Sybil Lark and you've never been not angry. Man. It's a fun dynamic.
Yeah. I think Kira like gets the sense about Sybil, about your mood, about everything, and she says, "Off your game today?"
Oh, you wish. The only thing that I'm off of is off of my fucking rocker with all of this shit happening, and I do not need you adding to that. So either you are going to do your job and leave me the fuck alone, or you are going to sort out whatever shit is going on with you and leave me out of it. Either way, I don't care about your petty little squabbles with me. I don't care about how off my game you think I am. Because I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Kira. Even off my game, even at my worst, I'm still better than you at your best. And you're going to have to live with that for the rest of your days.
Hey, back the fuck off.
You came up on me. Don't be mad you can't take it.
Yeah, you can't take some fucking banter today? What the fuck is wrong with you?
What, you think insulting me is banter? You think I find it fun?
You do it to me all the fucking time.
You start it. You start it every single time. You look down on me. You know what? I am tired. I am tired of being treated like I'm lesser than you just because you have some sharp teeth now.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna look over at Ronnie and I smile. I have no teeth, but I'm just like, I've sewed so much. This is my fault.
Ronnie is gonna start to smile at what's happening. Is gonna look at you. Is gonna.
It's starting to get loud enough that like echo wherever you are, you can hear it. Luciano, you absolutely hear it. I think
I
you
have a
always hear
question.
Sybil.
Did I smell Jeong Ja's blood when their teeth started, when her teeth started coming out?
Oh,
And
100%.
okay, did I clock what's happening? Because if I saw it, I would have known that it was Sybil.
Yeah, you've seen Sybil's magic enough that I think you would clock it as Sybil's magic even if you weren't looking directly at it. Also, you watched them have Mikey's teeth fall out literally
Yeah.
yesterday, so I feel like Luciano is smart enough to connect the two dots that are right next to each other.
Fantastic. I'm gonna jump in between Sybil and Kira.
Ooh, okay. I'll say this. Kira,
Facing Kira with my back to Sybil.
yeah, no. Kira, like, as soon as like Sybyl's starting to say this stuff, Kira like grabs Sybyl's arm hard.
Sybil does not flinch.
And
You really want to
and,
touch
like,
somebody that bad, darling?
Luciano, you step in at that moment, like you break them up. But Kira doesn't want to let go. Like, you see the fangs are fully out.
I flash mine a tiny bit. Time and place. Not right now. I'll deal with her. I'll deal with them. We have to get through service.
Eat this fucking shit. You tell her to back the fuck off and shut up.
I will talk to them.
Let me check something very quickly.
Okay.
Sybil has so many conditions right now.
Yes. And you're going to have to deal with some of those narratively.
Woo!
So many strings are flowing.
Oh, no strings, just a lot of conditions. They're delicious, they're pushed away, they're lashing out, they're multifaceted.
It's a lot.
They're like a
Yeah.
lasagna.
That delicious one is going to be a problem also for Luciano, who has a taste for your blood.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah. The smell of blood is in the air, Luciano. It is not helping you in this moment either.
Nope, it's really not.
Um,
And especially smelling blood of somebody that's pissed off the person I care the most about here.
I am going to have you shut down Kira. Luciano.
Okie dokie. I have a -1 to cold. Wahoo. It's a D20, right? This is not a
No,
D6.
these
game.
are
What?
2d6.
It is a 2d6? Okay, god damn it.
I was
That's
so
why I asked.
scared.
I have to ask every time. I never know.
I was so scared. I've been rolling wrong this entire time. I had
No,
this
it's
brief moment of,
always
oh,
gonna be
God.
me, dude. I never know what I'm rolling. Never ever. Okay, it's 2d6?
Yes.
Okay. Is this an add them together or take? Okay.
Add them together.
Add 'em
There's too many
together.
friggin'
And what do you
systems,
get?
y'all.
Hopefully a high number.
10.
10?
Woo!
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, 9.
Oh, because you have
I
minus
added
one.
it and then I had to do my -1. Yeah, because I have a -1 in gold.
That's right. You come across poorly in this moment.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. It's okay.
I think it's mostly Sybil coming across poorly, bleeding onto Luciano.
Yeah. What of the shutdown condition things do you want to give Kira? You can gain a string on Kira because she doesn't have any strings on you.
Okay, let's do that.
Got
Okay.
no strings to hold her down.
Um. Oh, I want to know how to word this. I'm gonna give you the condition simp. In this situation, because that's how Kira is seeing you in this moment. Of like,
You're
oh
wrong.
yeah. Okay, I see what's going on here, and is looking at you too.
Oh no, and she likes Sybil.
She goes to somewhere else in here in the kitchen, away from this mess. She's like, fucking fine.
While all this is happening, I think Echo is going to kind of come and try to like sneak in through the chaos and accidentally set a plastic like food tub, like one of those little like prep things, onto a hot burner so that it melts and the smell of burnt plastic fills the air, so that that's what people are like, so that something else sensory can overwhelm all of this. Because I think Echo
Okay.
is having a little minor like sensory over, like everybody is yelling, nobody is happy, this is bad for everyone, I'm the front of the house, I need to get them contained, I need them to focus on something else, I need to move their focus to something that is controllable and isn't about each other.
Okay. Interesting.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, yeah, it's easy enough. I mean, everyone has the plastic quart containers
Yeah.
filled with water all over this place. I clocked that. Those have given me more water than any other container.
Oh no, how did that happen? I'm so
Yeah.
clumsy.
Ronnie, I think like you smell the smoke and see the fire well before anyone else does. A lot of people are distracted in this moment. The dishwashers have not shown up yet. They don't have to be here this early.
Oh my God, what does that smell?
Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's that's rancid. Oh wow.
Oh shit, what's going on?
Oh
God.
oh fire.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
This is a great fucking day, everybody.
Ronnie, shut the fuck up.
Making family meal with no teeth.
Nobody else having as great a fucking time as I am right now.
No, no one's happy except for you, Ronnie, because you're a freak.
All right, you're lost, guys. This whole place is metaphorically on fire.
I'm very upset
It's
about yelling at Ronnie.
Literally on fire. Guys.
Caroline has like come and like taken a frying pan and just like put it upside down onto the plastic and says, "What the hell is going on back here?"
Man, we're having a great time.
I'm trying my fucking best to keep everything in line, and I'm met with this bullshit today. I expect a lot better from you. And like is pointing to like Sybil and Luciano, and it's like, and I really expect a lot of fucking better from you, and points to Jeong Ja. I know I'm new. I know I'm inexperienced, but that's no fucking excuse to be this fucking disrespectful. Step away for 5 fucking minutes and all I hear is screaming and yelling and fighting. What's even ready? What's even ready to go right now?
Do we have any customers?
No, but we have prep to do. When we're ready to open, we have to be able to serve quickly. You know that.
They
I mean-
keep talking to me like I'm stupid. Maybe it'll help me know more.
Everything is ready in front of house. Give me an apron, I can chop.
Hey, I don't want to be
No.
that guy, but my sauce is ready to go.
Ronnie, I'm going to kill you.
Sorry. I was nobody else enjoying this.
Because nobody
Oh.
else has the amount of emotional incompetency that you do, Ronnie.
Oh,
Sybil, shut the
words.
fuck up.
I do not need you helping me right now.
No, let them cook. Let them cook. They've clearly got something to get out.
Okay, folks, we are a fine dining establishment. When people come through that door, you all are going to have everything together. Because I need to make sure that everybody leaves here happy. And I know you guys produce the best fucking food, but this is also an open kitchen. And people don't come here to see Gordon Ramsay call people idiot sandwiches. They come here for Michelin star quality, fine dining with a well-oiled team of incredible chefs. And I know that you guys are all that. And I need you to behave that way so that this restaurant looks good. Because you're not the one dealing with the angry customers.
Caroline
Ed-
says, "Thank you, Spencer." I mean, Echo. And she there's a moment where she pretends she didn't just say that, and she says, Echo, sorry. Thank you. Exactly. Just get it together. Get it together. And she steps away.
Okay, Mal,
So-
question above table.
Yes.
Have we resolved the lashing out condition? Because if we have not, I feel like hearing Spencer's name is enough to kind of snap Sybil out of it and out of the grumpiness and back into
You
I'm
need to
sad
lash
forever.
out physically. You
I need-
feel it in
physically?
your body. Yes.
Oh,
That was what Josephine was saying.
Oh God, I don't want to hit people. I don't want to hit people.
I wouldn't mind it.
So I will.
It's-
Yes,
oh, fuck.
chef.
Okay.
And the moment she leaves the room, I am going to grab Sybil by the arm, and we're taking 5. I'll be right back, and we're going to go outside.
I think for Echo, it's weird because Jungja's just smiling with none of her. She's just not her. She's not doing an open mouth smile. It's just like a.
Jeong Ja, you look like you were, what is it, ridden hard and put away wet.
Just opens the top of her lip, and there's just no teeth. And she shrugs.
I mean, that could be fun. Do you need some water or something?
I think there's a blood dribble, and then she just very disgusting, just rubs it, and she just shakes her head and keeps making family meal for everyone, and half prepping meat station and stuff like that, but also very productive right now, trying to make sure that Lawrence gets a nice bowl of something that he will have to spit out again.
Can Echo, because I mean, I know that Jeong Ja isn't taking time to tend to her wounds, but it says, if somebody else is tending to your wounds, could Echo give Jeong Ja a shoulder rub or something like that to because it's in Echo's best interest to keep Jeong Ja, not dead.
I don't think I let you near
Okay.
me. Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I think if you're being cold, Echo would leave because it didn't seem like anybody wanted them to help prep. But I think on the way past, Ronnie would kind of really quietly just like, oh, so you like fire?
I mean,
And then would hurry out. Would hurry out to just, front of house, try to like keep shit calm.
I I think Ronnie wants to find either our owner or our head chef, whoever's going to be the easiest to find right now.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I think Ronnie wants to find either our owner or our head chef, whoever's going to be easier to find right now.
Oh, okay. Who would you prefer to find?
Head chef.
Head chef? All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, she's like in the pantry area. Half crying as you enter back there.
Hey, chef. How you doing?
Oh, she kind of shakes herself out of it. And she like takes like her chef whites and like up to her face and like rubs her face in them. And she says, I'm okay. I'm okay. What can I help you with, Ronnie?
Oh, well, I just wanted to bring something past you, see what you think. And he pulls out just a small cup of the sauce that he's been working on. It's it's a nice, simple little sauce. A little bit of spice, a little bit of heat to it, but nice simple sauce. And he gives her out a just like a spoon. What do you think?
She tastes it and she says, yeah, yeah. What were you thinking of pairing it with?
Well, we just had the steak last night. Switch it up, maybe. Get some white meats out there. Could go well with the chicken.
Like it. Yeah.
Yeah, chef. Between you and me, things are kind of looking like a shit show today.
Yeah, that's an understatement, but we'll get it. We always do. We always get it.
Yeah, of course we do. Because we have smart, strong, competent chefs doing our best work. And we need to have our best chefs working all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We do.
Now, far be it for me to tell you how to, run your brigade. But I see a place for myself full time. And the way things are looking back there, if someone has to be cut to make that happen, I understand.
She says, you feel like you've maybe like crossed over just a little bit into like crossed across the line just a little. She like grimaces her face. She says, I know you were here when the last people were around. You've been doing good work. If something comes up, absolutely.
Heard, Jeff. Heard. Nate?
But keep on sauces tonight.
Will do. And you just remember, whose station's done already.
She kind of composes herself a little bit and she says, thanks for checking up on me.
Our chef.
Now, she says, now, let's see. Can you help me try and keep everything just like level tonight? Like, it doesn't have to be good, but just level.
On it, boss.
Picked the most chaos agent.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, so one moment. Give me one second. So yeah, I'm gonna say like family meal is served, but we'll come back to Luciano and Sybil when that feels appropriate to do so. You wanted to give Ed specifically something. So Ed is, it's still kind of early, but he is still like fighting a hangover today. He has not really shown himself. Do you personally go give him
Yes,
a plate?
I do. I am gonna presume. I don't want to presume. Actually, the state at which I have teeth. People can talk without their teeth. But is there any? Is it basically like until the end of the day? I just don't have teeth. I guess.
Yeah. I think that would be a question. Let me for Sybil, actually.
Yeah.
How long does the no teeth
So
last? If you
the
can
no teeth. Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
The no teeth, it looks like I'm looking at the wording of the hexes. So hex works and is easily reversed. It's pretty much just until Sybil decides it stops being
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
Any
Okay.
teeth that grow in will fall out until the hex ends.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And so Sybil is hanging on to this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Sybil's not letting it go yet.
That's so fine. The thing is, I think I said last episode that the poison comes from her teeth. So she can't actually do this part quite yet. So I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we were so fine. I think, regardless, she's just gonna sneak. She'll just sneak a chicken foot in there. And most white men don't like that. Like to eat chicken feet because it's like it depends on if you like the collagen and if you like the whole fact that you have to spit the bones out. So she's just like, oh yeah, well, and then she's going to just like sneak it in there basically. And yeah, I think she'll go to Ed in particular. She'll go to Ed with the little dish that she has.
Okay. I think he smells it before he sees who has it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh my God, that smells amazing. And then he turns and looks at you. He's like, oh my God, I can't fucking deal with this today.
I come in peace. I think, word slurring. Obviously, I sound a little weird. I made a batch a little too much. But this one in particular, I just wanted to get your taste for the spice this time before I pass it out to everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely don't have your spice tolerance.
I even messed myself up just now.
He says, I mean, it smells delicious. He kind of, he'll just take it from you and he starts to eat it in front of you. He's not even caring. It's like, it's really good. And then he takes the bite that has the chicken foot. He chomps on it, and like you said, if you're not used to that kind of food, if you're not used to that crunch and mouthfeel, he spits it out instantly. And more so, he like spits it out and he says, "What the fuck?" And he flings the food at you.
Okay. Perfect. Ooh. Whoa. Sorry. Was there something in there that shouldn't have been?
Sorry, I didn't. What the fuck? Did you do that on purpose?
No, it's been kind of chaotic. I think it must have fell in.
This is the first time you did that on purpose. You gave me. What the fuck did you put peppers or something in my food yesterday? What the fuck is wrong with you?
And I would like to. It's not exactly turn someone on or shut someone down in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
But could I use turn someone on to kind of just disarm him with my fragile condition? I'm feeling a little vulnerable right now. So I think I could potentially channel some of that.
I would like that. Yeah. Please roll plus hot.
Okay, that's going to be a 7.
A 7. Okay. What we can do is we can call this a shut someone down with hot here.
Sure. Yeah.
Because we're kind of just bringing down the level of the situation. So yeah, you can choose one of those things. You can choose one, but you're still coming across poorly here.
Totally. Yeah. I want Lawrence to lose the condition he has on me.
Okay. That was the on thin ice condition, right? That he had, or did he have something else on you?
No, you said that Lawrence had a string on me at the beginning.
A string. Yes, he does. Yes, he will lose the string on you.
Cool. Yeah, I think I just earnestly, it just looks like to him, I think maybe he sees that like I haven't slept and like I'm moving a little slower, like there's some fatigue going on that he's never seen before, and I'm just like cleaning myself and like earnestly cleaning his desk. Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry.
It's like, it's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to actually throw it at you. Just scared me, and I'm in a bad fucking mood today.
But is the spice gonna be manageable for you? A little less? I'm tailoring it to you.
He said it was actually delicious, except for that fucking chicken foot. And he seems so mad he's saying this to you. He's like, it's perfect. Just don't serve me that shit again.
I gotcha. Sorry about that. I'll see you later. Just peel out, and I'm going to put the chicken foot into a little, like one of the tiny containers, whatever that measurement is. And I'll just save it for Sybil, like in my fridge, under fridge area until a better time.
Absolutely. If it feels appropriate at the moment, I think we cut away to Sybil and Luciano.
Okay.
Luciano, you've taken Sybil outside. for a
Yeah.
moment? Yeah.
Listen, there are things that we need to talk about, but we don't have time to talk about them right this second. But I understand you're upset. We have to get through service. We can't bring this shit in here.
I know. I'm not mad at you, and I don't want to hurt you. And are you okay? Are you doing okay? I know that it's a strain. I brought some extra acetaminophen if you needed it, and a couple of things extra strength Motrin.
Thanks. I'm okay. I brought stuff with me too.
Okay. If you need any heating packs, I have a couple, little break them and stick them on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am not happy with how last night went, and I'm not okay. Again, I don't know that we should get into this before service, but I'm sorry. I
I'm mad, and I feel like I need to just break somebody's nose, but it's not going to be you. It's never going to be you.
mean, I could handle it. I'll heal from it. It's fine.
I know you could. That ain't the point. As long as I still have some level of control over myself. As long as I ain't dived down into those cliffs yet, I'm going to do everything in my power to keep from harming you. I'll just find somebody else to punch.
I mean, there are a lot of people deserving of punches today.
Oh,
but
there
I don't
are.
know that any of the ones you want to punch would be the best idea.
I ain't
At
gonna
least
punch
not till
Jeong Ja.
service is over.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
we get
know.
through service and then you punch someone.
Sounds like a plan.
And I'm here. We're gonna figure this out.
I know. We always do.
And I'll pull you in for a hug and kiss the top of your head.
Sybil hugs back and I think tears up a little bit, but they haven't really cried in a long time, and they're not about to start now. So instead, they go back in and they see Ronnie where they were.
Hey.
Get the fuck out of my station.
Sorry, didn't mean to get in the way. Just, kind of killing time.
Ronnie, we're
I
friends,
just figured
right? We're
I'm
friends,
done
ain't
with
we?
all of my work. Well, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I'm gonna tell you this once. If you were anybody else, I would break your nose. But because I like you, I'm gonna wait until after. Scuttle back to your little corner and let me do my shit. You are not gonna have my job. You are never gonna have my job. I do this, not you. You do the sauces. You wash the dishes. I am here. So you go back. I'll stay here. And hopefully we keep being friends after this. All right?
I really do hope we stay friends, Sybil.
That's good, because I like you and I think you're very cool. I'm a little annoyed by everybody right now. But I genuinely do like you, Ronnie.
Thank you. And, hey, I really do hope you get your shit together enough to run this place, because we do need someone to
I
have
know.
their shit together enough to run this place.
Don't I know it? Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be you. You and I both know. If anybody's got running shit, it's you.
Yeah, well, things are looking up for Ronnie in this kitchen. I don't know.
Yeah? Yeah, they're looking up? What angle you looking at?
Oh, I'm just saying I'm doing my job. People
All
are
right.
starting to respect my work.
They respect your work or they respect Jeong Ja?
Okay, well, hey, that meat is nothing without the sauce, all right?
Well, you can have meat without sauce. You can't exactly have sauce without meat.
I call it a soup. What do you want?
I want you to understand that this ain't your place.
Yeah. Yeah. For now.
Oh, for always, Ronnie. No matter how many times you try to crawl into my station, my work, I will put you back where you belong.
I belong.
Yeah, I've known people
Thanks.
like you. People who are
Really?
smart, people who are creative, people who are funny and friendly, people that I genuinely like. Those people dropped out 2 weeks in. They don't know shit, and they knew they didn't know shit.
Yeah, well, sometimes knowing shit gets you dishwashing at 30. So, maybe it's overrated.
Okay. I think I went a little far. You know I just don't like having my shit touched. I got boundaries, Ronnie.
Of course. Of course. Hey, I'll stay in my lane.
We'll talk about this when I punch you after.
Of course.
As I walk past, I swear, Ronnie, if you touch my cakes, I will cut off your fingers.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
Get him, Lucy.
Though, I'd like to know if that's a promise.
It can be.
That what they call
Noted.
finger food?
Oh, God.
Here, Lolly from the Black. Boo.
If I can't make puns even when I'm mad, my character isn't worth playing, damn it.
No,
Is
better
it
yet,
proper to
that's
eat your chicken
Carp
strips with
shows
your
up for that
fingers?
pun. Carp shows up about that pun and it's like, oh, boo. Terrible
Thank you. I'm here all week. Try the veal.
Oh, boo you, Carp. Learn to have some fun.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Puts the Bluetooth speaker at the top of the dishwashing station and gets ready to get to work. Yeah.
And I think I'll start passing around a little bit of dessert to folks, and I will bring a little bit of a mango sorbet to Jeong Ja.
Oh, are we at a family meal? Like, are we like kind of through enough time to get to a lunch?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, go for it.
I take the mango sorbet, and I like just look at you, like amused but like confused.
Pissed off the wrong witch, huh? Mm-hmm. Don't piss them off again. You'll have to deal with me too. I'm not as nice. And I'll go.
Yeah. Again, kitchen family meal is chicken feet or like bean vegetable noodle dish. There's still fresh vegetables and noodles with the chicken feet if you go for the chicken feet. And Jeong Ja, again, it's so strange. She's just like so quiet and like so nice and just passing it around to everybody. And for Sybil, she just like it very much is just like drop it and like book it very much. But there is a little extra tiny container that has a piece of chicken foot that was bitten off. It was cold because it was refrigerated, and written in Sharpie on the lid is Ed spit teeth.
Sybil looks up, kind of glances over, and smiles, and will end the hex on Jeong Ja.
And then it's just sort of like a mock, like begging, pouty, like sort of look until she feels, when you suddenly feel that there's teeth back into your mouth, it's just like she just smiles toothily back again.
Sybil does a little bow.
And, just whisks off to continue doing her shit today.
Something, and you've noticed this before, but the moments when Kira does come to family meals, she never eats. Sometimes she chooses to work through family meal. Today, I think she's choosing to work through it.
I think after family meal, Sybil just kind of grabs Ronnie, pulls Ronnie aside, because at this point, the pounding in their head is just incessant. Both hands on Ronnie's shoulders. Hey, Ron, I'm gonna punch you now, okay?
Okay, make it count.
Oh, I will. And Sybil is going to go for the nose, right at the little ridge point, the easiest to break.
Okay. I would like you to lash out physically. So
Woo!
please roll with volatile.
Hell yeah, Sybil's volatile as fuck. I don't know if you got that from the everything about them, but it's so funny. Sybil initially started out as a character who was not like my Girl by Moonlight character, Carrie, who likes to punch things and ask questions later, and then just is slowly morphing into Carrie, but more tragic and sad about it.
This has been a bad day.
It's been a real bad day. That's a 10.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. What do I
Made it
get?
count indeed.
I did.
You deal them harm. I'm gonna say Sybil's fist is only one harm in this
Okay.
case. You square in the nose, like you feel the crunch under your fist.
All right. And Sybil is just going to tear off just a tiny bit of their sleeve and hand it to Ronnie as a bandage. Smile.
Yeah, thanks, kid.
Yeah, he said make it count.
Oh, you got a killer right hook.
Thank you. I'd offer to give you my left, but I don't hate you that much. I like you a lot, Ronnie.
Oh, thanks, kid.
I feel like we're very similar ages. I don't know what the kid talk is, but
Listen, I'm 29. I turned 30 in a month. I'm ancient. I'm the crypt keeper.
You're rotting
I'm
away.
Practically, well, I mean,
I
since
can
you bring it up.
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, this thing isn't gonna hold together forever.
I'm sure I could find a solution.
Okay. You really think so?
I think so. I mean, I'm still learning how much I can do. But I got new spells, new ideas.
Well,
and I know some people who've lived a lot longer than they should have.
you ever come across any of that necromancy? You let me know.
You'll be the second person who knows.
That's all I ask.
Yeah. Hey, I wasn't too harsh to you. Uh,
Listen, I can take a lot. Like a
shouldn't
lot,
have-
a lot.
you shouldn't have to.
Hey, look, it's why you have a crash test dummy around. To test crashes, you know?
I always felt bad for the crash test dummies in all the videos. I mean, it isn't their fault they were made to be hurt.
Well, some people are just made to be hurt.
I don't think you're like that. And even if you were, it's my job to not hurt you. If everything else in the universe is going to rip you apart and burn you down, I want to be the person who holds your face, makes sure you know that you ain't broken and you ain't damaged and you ain't made to be hurt. You're made to be loved just like everything else in this world.
Well, hey, listen, Sybil, that it means a lot. And hey, look, I know you've been going through a lot today, and I'm not so good with words like that. But you know, if it ever helps to have someone around to give a killer right hook to, I mean, my face isn't getting any more broken.
Hey, you look as pretty as you did when the morning started.
I'll take it.
Sybil's gonna I think Ronnie's probably a little taller than Sybil is. So Sybil's gonna like get up on their tiptoes and kiss the nose that they just broke. They're gonna walk off. I think that they're gonna go check on Kira, because now that the kind of rage has faded, they're mostly left with the, oh god, I yelled at everybody I love, and also Kira.
Yeah. Please make a note that you want to interact with Kira.
I
Because we
will.
will probably have to come back to that. You want, I think Jeong Ja wanted to do something.
Yes.
While Sybil is away from Luciano, I think I will lean against your counter with the mango sorbet, sort of spooning it, dragging it on my tongue with new teeth. So, you're not as nice as Sybil.
Not even a little bit.
I mean, I definitely saw a little bit of that before. Calling back to a moment where I saw Luciano at their most violent, perhaps. Maybe just like an accidental freak out in the woods, as I obviously make my treks there as like one of the many cryptid like beasts that wander in the area. Yeah, I definitely saw a little bit of that before. Have you been able to be your true self as of late, recently?
I'm my true self whenever I need to be. Takes a monster to know one, huh?
Certainly. But whenever you need to be, or you don't want to be who you really are?
I don't want to hurt the people I care most about.
So you haven't controlled it.
It's a work in progress.
I mean, hey, this mango sorbet itself is pretty fuckworthy. If you need any lessons, because as another beast to beast type monster. I transform because I want to. I can control how violent I get because I want to. And, it would be very easy if the two of us, we were just evil and bad, but no, it's more complicated than that. It's a tool, violence. What are you doing after today?
I've got plans with Sybil tonight.
Jesus Christ. Every day with Sybil?
Every day they deem worthy to hang out with me.
I'll hold my tongue because I just slightly made up with them today.
Yeah, they're more forgiving than I am as well.
I think I attempt, while people are sort of busy with family meal and we're getting set up all over again, I think she will make an attempt to lean in and kiss you. I say attempt because I'd love to attempt to turn you on right now. Is that cool?
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck yeah. I got a 10.
Ooh.
Wow.
My hot's not good, so this is incredible.
Yeah, you gain a string on Luciano, and Luciano, you must choose from the list.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the embarrassed and awkward. I think it takes me back, and I'm like, thanks, and I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna ask about what you're doing again once we're closed, just so you know. And then she'll back off with very much like target set on Luciano to hang out with them tonight.
Think with that. There might be other scenes in between this, but service is going to go on tonight. The restaurant's going to open like it normally does. Things run mostly smoothly, but we'll see. That's not the important part. The important part is that Ed has people in his booth, several people tonight. And one of them is Mikey. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Snap.
Holy shit, guys. Holy fuck. All right. Let's go ahead and do our outros. Soliloquy.
1 second, I gotta open my document. Not used to going first. Well, I mean, I'm Soliloquy or Jaden. I'll answer to either. You can find me everywhere online as FatSapphicBro. I mostly hang out on TikTok and Patreon. But the reason I needed to note is I'm here on Twitch most Sundays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m., most Mondays 6 to 9 p.m., and most Tuesdays 6 to 9 p.m., all Pacific time, not the last 7 days of each month. All the details are in the announcements. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hello, everyone. I am Josephine at scarydogrfiend. I have been Jeong Ja Baek. You can find me over at Bad House RPG. We are currently in transition between our audio-only summer projects and also some streams coming out as well. You can also find me over at The Mandy on Fridays, where we play Curse of Strahd with a gender-bent Baron Strahd. I play a Beastkin Flesh Warp Cleric of Family Minotaur Mommy, and we have a lot of fun and also do wild, spooky monster stuff over there too. That's me.
I am Ian. Wow, it's Ian on all the internet places. I use they, them pronouns. I have been Ronnie K this evening, and you can catch me over on the Trans Tales Twitch. We are another trans D&D and TTRPG stream. We stream currently bi-weekly Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Check us out if you're interested.
Woo! Hello, everybody. I have been Elle. If you'd like to see if I will continue to be Elle, you can find me at SapphicSoulful or at SoulfulSaphic on these social medias. I have been playing Sybil Lark, the witch who is having a hell of a time and will have an even more hell of a time next week, because I think I have an idea of what's going to happen to Sybil, because I am actively ushering Sybil into the situation. I love putting Sybil in situations, what can I say? If you would like to see me hang out with me this Thursday, have I got a deal for you? We've got some Vampire the Masquerade shenanigans happening over on Mr. Mephisto's channel. It is going to be at, I have to go into my mind palace, 10 Eastern. I don't know what time that converts to Pacific, but it converts to 9 Central. Mal, what time does it convert to in Pacific?
7 Pacific.
7 Pacific, thank you. Once again, Mr. Mephisto. I play a Cajun kindred named Jacques Doron, who is a Ravnos and is currently making deals with demons and accidentally making blood bonds because their sire never explained what a blood bond is or how it works. Whoopsies! So if you'd like to see those shenanigans, head over to Mr. Mephisto and then Bardic Inspiration Network on Monday. Once again, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, and 7 p.m. Pacific. We are playing Power Rangers Lightspeed Reignited. Our gang is assembled. I play a ranger who canonically has depression. It's a great time. We're fighting demons and transformers and bats and minotaurs. My character's very much trying to fuck that Minotaur, but that Minotaur is kind of not interested and kind of confused about it because the anatomy is really not compatible. Alright, that's it for me, gang.
Hi, my name is Chantel. My pronouns are they, them. I play Echo Leigh, or Echo Leigh, the succubus. And I'm only here. I'm only here. Find me Tuesdays here because I'm so lonely.
Oh.
Anyhow, thank you. I got a new
Amazing.
webcam. I can Zoom. I'm going to take full advantage of that.
Hell yeah.
That Zoom is
As
most
you
incredible.
should.
What a good use. 10 out of 10. That's brings it to me. I'm archangelic. You can find me here at all the time Siliqui said in the announcements. You can and also I stream a Girl by Moonlight game on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern on Valdrant's channel.
One of our vampire players is actually over there, so you can just have a marathon of Anne, who is underscore Girl Wonder. She's fantastic.
She really is fantastic. She plays the unlikely hero in this. We are
So good.
playing. They are some pilots in an apocalyptic future of some mechs. Scary stuff is happening, and yeah, it's a good time. Come by and see me. You can find many links for me on my website, archangelic.space. I am doing professional GMing on startplaying.games. If you're interested in having me GM a game for you, you can book me, start playing games /GM/archangelic. I have a bunch of Daggerheart games open. If you're interested in trying the brand new system that came out today from Darrington Press and Critical Role, yeah, come by, book me, join our games. If you've missed any of our streams, you can check them out on YouTube. Link is in the link tree and the channel description. We're about to do our Patreon supported after show. You can find those patreon.com/lanternlightadventures. The after show is always free, but your support would mean the world to us. Thank y'all players. Thank you so much. Thank you to our wonderful audience for joining us. Lastly, thank you to our producer, Polyguys, for helping us stream this show. We all appreciate you, and we couldn't do it without you. And with that, as always, we love you, and we hope to see you next time. Good night, everyone.